Right, first and foremost, I'm a Christian. I don't tell lies. I have 4 policies. Worship God, love my neighbour, tend creation, and use things. Pup and myself have much the same visions and plans for Tasmanians' future. We want to help develop businesses, both large and small, that will provide wealth for all. We have plans for development in Tasmania, real plans. My job at Mount Lyell, it was 35 years ago I left there, was the elimination of waste in all its forms, and therefore the increase in productivity and the maintenance of employment. It was a very exciting time in my life, but I had 25 years there. My experience in planning and building businesses is fairly broad. The last business I started in Tassie was Gorilla Bay Oyster Farm and restaurant. I think both are pretty well known and quite successful. My first marine farm licence cost $50. 6 years later, Gorilla Bay Farm was valued at $1.8 million. That was just the farm. 10 years later, we had 52 employees on the books. And for me, that was a high point, because I realised that I was responsible for helping 52 families to get by on wages. During my time on the West Coast, I was a member of APEX for 11 years, Lions for over 10 years. I was a member of the Australian Institute of Management and the Institute of Industrial Engineers for 20 years. I held a first aid St John's ticket for over 23 years. I was a blood donor for 17 years. I was involved in golf and football with all its gravel rash and tennis. At 83, I've had 65 years employed and paying taxes in this state. I'm still paying taxes. I'm currently involved in establishing communities in Africa, digging wells and building schools and churches, etc. Don't want to talk about it too much. My medical history since I retired at 80, so 3 years ago, I've had open heart surgery, my eyes done, my jaw got infected, so I had to have all my teeth out, and I have prostate cancer and a slug in my carotid artery. I still exercise at the gym, I swim. I'm sure my doctor, Dr. Bowman, said to me, "Peter, how long do you want to live?" Funny question. And I said, 120. He said, "Nobody lives to be 120. I said, "Moses did." And then I told him about it. So I'm feeling pretty fit at the present time. I think I can handle it. I'm sure I can contribute, especially to the elderly in Tasmania. And I've got experience in that, because in my experience I've been through bringing kids up in primary school, in high school, university. Now I've got grandchildren, and they still expect me to pay for the petrol and the tyres and the other things. I'm sure all the elderly in Tasmania will know what I'm talking about. I do most of our shopping for our household, and I've noticed over the last few years the price increase in goods in the shops is absolutely terrific. Somebody's making quite a good profit out of it, just like the chemists. I know that I can contribute to the well-being of the elderly in this state. I just ask the people to give me a go, and especially PUP, because we have the same plans and aspirations. Thank you very much.